Everyday life in Australia. The great outdoors. Australians are very friendly and easygoing people. They are renowned for their laid-back nature and unique sense of humor. They can even have a good laugh at themselves. Another thing Australians are known for is their love of sport. Even if you do not do any sports, just the love of discussing about it, being outdoors, recreation, and nature. Australians usually celebrate birthdays, public holidays, and friends' gatherings outside in parks, on the beach, or in recreation areas. Having a barbie is an essential part of these get-togethers. You can find many barbecue grills in parks near beaches. These can be used free of charge. People take some sausages, meat, vegetables, and they grill them outdoors and have a wonderful time. In most of the cases, these public barbecues are clean. Anyone who uses them makes sure that they leave them spotless. Sometimes you can find dirty grill plates, thankfully not too often. Then we always say that maybe they were used by people who had not adapted yet to the culture and the public hygiene. Movies to learn about Australia. If you would like to learn more about the Australian way of life, culture, and history, I recommend watching the following movies: Rabbit Proof Fence, Australia, Oranges and Sunshine, Red Dog, The Castle, Crocodile Dundee. Volunteer work. Parks, rock pools, beaches, common areas are managed by the government and local councils. Everything is neat and tidy. It is not only the government, though, who takes care of the environment, but the Australian people are also very supportive of each other. It is very popular that people take on volunteer jobs, weekly or monthly, with no pay or any compensation for costs. In our area, every month, 30 to 50 people come together to clean up beaches, parks, and reserves. There are many organizations who support the elderly. They organize groceries or take the elderly people out in their own cars to shopping centers. They take them to the doctors, do smaller repairs around the house, or maintain their gardens. Volunteers may not get compensated for petrol when they use their cars. However, the recognition by the community for these volunteers is huge. There are many volunteers among firefighters, and every hand is needed when we have bushfires. I had a colleague who worked as a volunteer at SES, the State Emergency Service. Weekly or bi-weekly, he helped out when nature hit during flooding, storms, or other natural disasters. These people are highly valued by the community. They can build excellent relationships, networks, friends through the volunteer organizations. It's also a plus on their resume. These non-profit organizations are happy to hire new volunteers, but it is important to note that there is a rigorous recruitment process to select the most suitable people. I mentioned this in an earlier chapter that my partner had an English teacher visiting us weekly through a non-profit organization. He was a volunteer and he was not compensated for the work he had done. Sports in Australia. Australians love sports. Most popular are rugby, Australian football, cricket, soccer, golf, surfing. They love playing or just watching. Cycling is very widespread. You can see a bunch of 20 people during the weekends riding together. If you like sports, it's a great opportunity to join a club or a group of like-minded people. Similar to volunteer work, you can make friends faster, learn about the Australian way of life, and belong to a community. This will assist and accelerate your integration. At work, after a major rugby event, you can build relationships if you are able to join the conversation. Sometimes it is enough to watch a 5-minute summary of the game and you will be part of the discussion. I would like to talk about a dangerous water sport. This is swimming and the rip current. An average of 21 people die, many others need rescue every year because they are unaware of this phenomenon. I know because my partner experienced it himself. Rip currents are one of the most common hazards on the beaches. The sea may look calm and smooth, but a rip current can change this and can push you down for a couple of minutes. Most people panic when this happens, and they may die. You need to learn what to do. My partner was lucky once. The rip current pushed him down, turned him around, he lost his senses, and didn't know where was down and where was up. Then he started to move upwards, but he used up all the remaining air he had. He thought he reached the surface, but the current turned him down again and he couldn't even take a breath. He stayed calm and thought that if the wave pulled him down again the third time, he would not survive. He was in 2-3 meters deep water, about 50 meters from shore, and not far from him, experienced surfers were riding the waves. Fortunately, he survived. Check out beach safety. There are many great websites to learn about rip currents.